Okay, so I will not hesitate to pull the trigger when it's time to leave Illinois now, considering everything that's been happening to me here lately. Considering everything that's been happening to me here lately, I will not. I was already ready to move. I am having fans pressing me here at my apartment, and if I won't go out and help them around the clock, they have found their way to my apartment and pressing me for my services. And what I told you goes back to what May Jones said: if you don't want to move, God will make you move. So I can't say who is kidnapping me, physically and verbally kidnapping me, because I don't want to make it worse. But the people who are doing this, I'm not. Not only do they want my help and want me to fix their problems and make it all better, they also want me to be the husband and listen to how their day has been and listen to. I don't talk about my day too often. That part I don't mind. But yeah, it's not like I can go grab a sack of potatoes and just hand it to them and tell them have a nice day. No, when I'm kidnapped, physically and verbally kidnapped, it's a whole, that's how kidnapping works. They let you go or they don't let you go, and they keep you for long periods of time. So the places I'm having to report to right now, it's a verbal kidnapping. And I'm going to tell you, when God put it on my heart and told me a lifetime ago this was going to happen to me, a lifetime ago he warned me, a lifetime ago God said, because I was still with my he who shall not be named, who made me feel worthless. He said, you go missing a lot. And God said that to me, and he said, you get kidnapped a lot ongoing. And he said, that's why he said, I want you to practice getting out of binding and being tied and tortured. And God said that to me. Because he never told me this part. People can't get their way, and they used to get in their way with me. They'll just, I told you, that guy, he forced it on that counter. He wanted his way. He wanted to be seen with me. And he forced his way into a free appearance. Even though you know we wasn't together, even though it looked like we wasn't together, he forced the situation and had his way. And it was safer to just go with it. And it wasn't just me who he wanted his way with. He wanted attention. Like the attention that I get when I'm on that counter, he wanted that attention. And it was safer to just give him what he wanted. I read the room, and it was safer. God keeps, in this life, leading me back to there. And, so yeah, he definitely, he wanted the two of our attention. And I knew he was there for me. I knew when the moment I laid eyes on him, as soon as I walked in, and I didn't notice him right away. But when he stood up and he glared at me, I said, he's here for me. And I didn't have to ask anybody who he was here with, who he was here for. I knew he was here for me. And he kept doing little things to try to get my attention. And the final straw was when he came up there. He waited for me to walk to the counter. And, my old life, I would have went up there and went back. But it was safer. I could tell the woman had waited. She had waited to wait on me. She had been waiting for me to come up there, and she hadn't waited on me in a while. I hadn't been up there where she had been on the side that I was on. So she looked really excited, and I was like, I see this guy barreling right to me. And I just thank God he wasn't toting, because the way he was barreling was like he wanted to do something. The way he was barreling, all huffed up, coming right into me and her, was like, you just don't know what people nowadays. The way how he flew up there. And I think that probably threw him for a loop, because he probably was expecting me to back off and just let him get in line and go ahead of me. And he blew Now it occurred to me that he blew past, it was two people at the counter. It was somebody else that could have waited on him. And he blew past the dark skinned one. He blew past the dark skinned woman and came to the side that I was on with this Indian woman. It all happened so fast that only reason I knew the black woman was there was because she was talking to me after it happened, and I was like, so she was sitting that whole time in the yep. So, and it was so odd that the person that he was with got him out of there. Immediately after that happened, she got him out of there. It was that odd. It was that odd of behavior to where they left immediately after. I don't know if she saw the whole thing. I don't know how alert she is. No way of knowing, but they left an immediate action. And but yeah, so the same way that Tremaine, Hannah, and Romeo, and they got bad hair like him. They wear their hair like that, like they think they white, and they got their hair flared out like that, and they're looking nasty and rough. And they're dark skinned. They're dark skinned, but they ain't got that Milky Way dark skin. The well kept looking. Some really fine as hell looking dark skinned people out there, like Morris Chestnut skin. They ain't got that. And that Wesley Snipes skin, they ain't got that type of skin where and then they ain't got that the hair that the man got, and they don't keep themselves up well. So he's dark skinned, but he ain't got that going for me. He came around there. That's how Tremaine and Romeo look, just like in my nightmare. They waited on me at a place that was a routine stop for me, and they threw that dynamite stick, and it bounced. I'm not gonna say where it bounced. I'm not gonna say where it went. But I don't wanna say how I survived it, because that boy, his mannerisms was just like in my nightmare. He was looking rough and nasty and ugly, just like Tremaine. And that was the thing about they used to always look homeless and unkempt and unshowered. Not all homeless are this way, but some homeless are this way. They prefer to be this way. They prefer not to take the showers, and that was this guy who ran to the counter as I went up. In the dream, that's what happens. In my nightmare, Tremaine and his brother wait for me to hit one of my routine stops. And as soon as I come in, they got that dynamite stick. They ignite that dynamite stick. They wait for me in the same way how this guy flew into me. And his body language, his facial expressions, mannerism, like he waited for me, and he lets me know that he waited for me, and he's not embarrassed about who sees it. And that's exactly the only thing missing was his face. Like he has everything else that they have. He's got the bad hair, he's got the look, he's got the intimidating exterior with women, not men. He doesn't deal with men the same way. He respects men, and the same way how he came up there with his chest all huffed up. And that's how he's pretty desperate. So normally I would have moved way down, but when I saw how desperate he was, I figured it was safer to comply. It seemed like it was safer to just go with it on this one. I've seen him before, and he did that to me in line, where he waited on me and then got in line as I got in line. It's not the first time that he's positioned himself in a position like that. And, even though it's not safe to go back out, I gotta go back out. I just lived in my nightmare. And I gotta go right back out. And he looks scared. He looks scared to be out. Some people are that way. Some men and women are that way. They can't admit when they're... it's not easy to admit when you're afraid of something. And he looked like he's looking for a place to stay. Like, why would I house you after how you just treated me? Like, I don't want to move in Tyson and deal with that on a round the clock basis. Like, why would I want to deal with that kind of shit? You need to go ahead and date you one of them dark skinned women that you keep denying. I'm sure they'll give it to you. They'll give you exactly what you want. I'm pretty sure they will, you want sex, they'll give you that too. You keep turning them down, that's your fault. But yeah, it didn't scare me, but it was like I thought I was sleepwalking because of the way he rounded that corner. As soon as I went up to the counter, he was racing right up there with me, and I was like, man, running. I was like, is that Tremaine? Is that Romeo? Like it was that uncanny and that offensive. I ain't gonna frown up like that, but the way he frowned and he blew past, and somehow he's not just trying to embarrass me; he's trying to embarrass other women. He did that to embarrass her. He blew right past the black woman that was sitting there. And I'm like, his own people. So he embarrassed her. I'm like, they about the same complexion, but she's not bad looking. And she has a look about her. She keeps herself up, keeps her hair up, keeps her wig up. So, yeah. And he blew past this worker. And, yeah, so this guy's got no kind of... I mean, he don't put no Duke in his hair. He don't, like, comb it out. He ain't got the kind of hair you could just not do nothing to it and leave it like that. And, yeah, I was scared something may have crawled off of me because I already had some encounters. And I was itching after that. He was standing less than a foot from me. Less than a foot. If I was to stick my arm out, I would not have been able to stick my arm none of the way out. Not even if it was folded up and my elbow would have been touching him. It would have been inside of him if I had tried to bend my elbow and stick it out. So yeah, it was I don't give these guys enough screen time, but like I said, see me personally, if somebody comes up as you're checking out and standing right next to you, like two of you together and doing a transaction on top of you, but yeah, he's no DJ. He's not a looker, and DJ was somebody that didn't mind being seen with public. Yeah, but this guy did not. People know when they ugly, and they know when their attitude is ugly, and they know when they ugly, and he knows he's ugly. And I did not want to be seen with him in public. I will not back down. I'm not taking my profile picture down. All of my he who shall not be named, all of my former he who shall not be named, used to try to control my social media and tell me what to put up and what to put down. Especially when it came to romance, when it came to selfies and pictures with romantic interest with other partners. We were off and on again, so I refuse to let these people control me, and I refuse to let somebody who I don't even know control me, like, unless it's something I don't know, like he's a secret meta worker, unless he's working for Facebook, and they're allowed to control my profile because it's their platform, but yeah, I refuse to take a photo down because somebody's unhappy and hissy and having a period because he's not my type, and I gave his culture a chance, and they burned a bridge with me. And this is America. This isn't I've escaped the people who put me through arranged marriages, and that's that. I'm not backing down from the photograph. So and it's occurring to me, and God is showing me even more stuff. This happens in me and Kylie's marriage. It's not the both of us, it's me. It's people that want to be with me, and God is showing me right now. It attributes to a lot of the hate mail that we get. We get lots of hate mail and people who I can't have you, no one can. I've had a couple of he who will not be named tell me that to my face, and this is when I didn't used to record everything I recorded every blue moon, but yeah, I had a couple of guys tell me that. So these are people who the hate mail guy never told me until now. But what is that hate mail about? Well, it's not just jealousy. It's a ton of different emotions. But yeah, it's people who want to marry me and they mad that I married Kylie and that she married me, and we get and they're after me, and we get lots of hate mail. And because something people don't understand about my background is when I was dating black people and when I was dating in the South, different races in the South, I'm not going to get into the other races. These people didn't want to claim me. They didn't want to. So this is like a big cultural thing going on in my life right now. I'm taking a stand for my life right now. When I was, like I said, dating those particular Southern, I'll say Southern guys. My mother said that best. She said, well, maybe you're just not in the, maybe Southern guys are not your type. She said, maybe grandmother dated Northern men. I'm thinking, she said, Northern men are more your type. They're more educated. They're educated, period. And with the exception of a few guys, she said. And they have a lot of strong Baptist beliefs in the South. So I'm taking a stand for my life. And when I was, what I'm trying to say, dating his type in the South, I got treated like dogs. You know, I can't count how many times me and all of them, were on outings, and they didn't want people to know we were together. But they stood like 20 feet from me. Didn't want to be seen with me. I've had a lot of abusive dates where all the guys from my past did not want to be seen with me. And it's like a mind game now. Now they want me. The fact that they want me now is like a big mind game. It's like a mind game on top of a mind game. And yeah, I've always wanted to date other races, but it wasn't safe to do so in the South, and it's not safe now. I'm just trusting God, and so yeah, I've been catching a lot of running into and a lot of issues dating outside my race. So, was more or less not outside my race, but I'm not of a pure Hispanic race. I'm of a mixed race, and so yeah, it's America has got a lot of different shit going on between the country depreciating like an old Buick. There are strong views on gays and lesbians. There are strong views on cultural differences. There are strong views on women being unequal to men, being the weaker sex. Are you a feminist? Are you a sexist? It's a lot of different. Thank God for Donald Trump. We got, but praise and glory be to God. We got a good leader, and he's got a good cabinet. He's got people he can trust, and it's catching his back. And so back to dating. You know, that's pretty. I talked about one of my he who should not be named having some nerve. That's some pretty hardcore nerve. That me and you aren't even together. You're a stranger to me. We never dated. We never fucked. And you want to tell me what I can do with my own page. And you want to tell me who I can and cannot date. That's like, and you're black yourself. That's like some 1955, 1800s type shit when people would tell you who you could date and what race you could date. So That's what we are. It's a cultural decline. You know, you're not my husband. You're not my. We're not married. And wow, that's some nerve. You've got some nerve. And that's that. It got real gushy. I need to go do a patch job.